Did you miss Arrow because you were watching American Idol? Well, don't worry, I got you covered with my recap and reaction of episode 20 of Arrow, The Fallen. The episode picks up pretty much where the last one left off, with Dia bleeding out, and with their last bit of strength, she's trying to reach her phone. But before she can, Oliver finds her and rushes her to the hospital. It might have all been in vain, as the doctor saw Oliver that they did everything they could, but it's unlikely that Dia will ever wake up. Felicity and Diggle soon join Oliver, and he tells them how Ra's left Dia to die in his apartment. From the window, Oliver sees smoke and he knows it's the League calling him. He finds Masao where the smoke was coming from and punches him, demanding to know if it was he who stabbed Dia. But Masao gives him some news he wasn't expecting to hear, that there is a way to save Dia, but he would have to take his place as the heir to the demon. Oliver quickly explains the situation to Diggle and Felicity, but they don't believe that she can be saved. Malcolm, however, tells them that it's possible, that there are waters in Nandor Parbat that can heal, and even on occasion bring people back from the dead. It's called the Lazarus Pit. The pit does come with a price, according to Malcolm. It changes people, alters their souls, and he doesn't want that for Dia. But Oliver just wants his sister back. As Dia is loaded onto the jet, Malcolm tells Oliver that they should have Star Labs for help, as he would rather lose his daughter forever than to put her in the pit. But at this point, Oliver can't be stopped. Oliver sits on a jet by himself, but he is soon joined by Felicity, who says she is grateful to be going along. He points out that she didn't really give him a choice. He tells her that protecting Dia was all he ever really wanted to do, but he never believed that Ra's would come after Dia. Team Arrow is greeted by the entire League, who is waiting for their arrival. Ra's welcomes Oliver home, calling him Asahim. Oliver is reluctant to hand Dia's body over as it needs to be prepared for the Lazarus Pit, but Masao promises to treat her like his own family. A woman conducts a ritual, leading the League in a chanting, while Oliver, Diggle, Malcolm, and Masao lower Dia's body into the pit. After being submerged for a good 30 seconds or so, Dia leaps out and knocks Oliver over, and she starts attacking him. Before things can get too out of control though, the mysterious woman uses a white powder to knock Dia out. When Dia does wake up, she doesn't recognize Oliver, saying her brother is dead. She does seem to recognize Malcolm though, as she calls him Dad. She's also asking for her mom, but Malcolm says she's not around at the moment. Malcolm isn't exactly happy that Oliver did this to Dia, as these effects could be permanent, but he's just happy that Dia is alive. Which leads to the next issue, that Oliver is staying with the League. This makes Felicity mad, so mad in fact that she confronts Ra's about the issue. Ra's likes Felicity's fire, as he puts it. Then he tells her about his former family and how he never got a chance to say goodbye to them, so she should take this opportunity to say goodbye, before he is lost to her forever. Felicity enters Oliver's room and tells him that she can't stand losing him and that she loves him. From there, things get pretty hot and steamy. Afterwards, she walks to him and pours him a drink. He makes a toast, to us he says. Felicity apologizes as Oliver's visions blur. She drugged him in a last-ditch effort to get him to return with the team. Diggle and Malcolm are furious about her decision to kidnap Oliver, but Felicity begs Malcolm for help, as he must know a way out of the temple. He reluctantly agrees and says that they can get out through the catacombs. Malcolm grabs Dia while Diggle carries Oliver, and they make a run for it. They fight off a few guards along the way, but get cornered quickly. That is until Masao shows up and takes out a few guards that were in their way. In the catacombs, however, they become completely surrounded, and it looks bad for them until Oliver suddenly wakes up and he demands that the members of the League stand down, which they do. He wants them to tell Ra's that he'll be back shortly once he sees his friends to safety. He says goodbye to Dia, who is still confused about why he isn't coming with them, but he says he'll catch up later. He tells Diggle that he's the best man he's ever known, and then he tells Felicity the one way he can survive is if she's living and happy. They decide not to say goodbye, and after a kiss, he watches her walk away. Back in the League HQ, Ra's is not happy that Oliver let his friends go after they killed a few League members. He wants to know why he shouldn't hunt them down and kill them. Oliver simply answers because he came back. Ra's knows someone must have helped them, and he wants to know who the traitor is. Masao confesses to being the traitor. He offers his life to Ra's and kneels before him. Ra's says that he will not punish Sarab for what Masao did. He thinks Al-Sarab will be very vital in the next few weeks, as Oliver Queen must be extinguished from memory. Oliver walks into a metal stand holding onto some ropes, leaving his arms spread. Ra's talks about how assassin means someone apart from others. He then brands Oliver, making him an official member of the League. He's then dressed in his League of Assassins gear, and Ra's tells him that Oliver Queen is dead. He's now Al-Sahim, the Arrow. This episode was just awesome. They finally called it the Lazarus Pit. That got me all hyped to begin with, but they actually threw Thea into it. I didn't think she was going to do that. And she actually came out all crazy, so that was pretty cool. I hope Oliver stays a League member moving forward. I hate for this to be only a 3-episode thing. It just seems like a major event to undo by the end of the season. It would definitely raise the stakes for everyone if there wasn't just Starling City you had to worry about, but also keeping the League in check and protecting them from outside threats. So altogether, another great episode. It's a must-watch episode, and I'd say once again it was better than The Flash this week, which is saying a lot because Flash is pretty good.